They're moving into the stretch. Good and Dusty draws away the lead. Now has it by 3 lengths. Still holding second. Keep it poised. Joy on the outside. Fast Gold. Followed on the inside by Hyatt. Second. Dropper George. But nearing the wire, it's Good and Dusty. Good and Dusty is going to score an upset, winning by about 3.5, maybe 4 lengths. They're moving for the stretch, and Noble Home continues to lead it. On the outside, that's Marfa gaining ground. Now Marfa puts ahead in front. On the inside, Noble Home second, gap of 4 lengths. On the outside, that's still Hail-to-Rome running third. Up from the outside, Common Sense. Nearing the wire, it's Marfa now drawing away with the lead. Noble Home second. They're into the stretch. The Wedding Guest retakes the lead on the inside. Bold Southerner is second by 2.5. At the threshold is gaining ground from the inside. They're nearing the finish. Bold Southerner with the Wedding Guest now at the threshold on the outside. Nearing the wire at the threshold, gets the lead, then Bold Southerner. Moving into the stretch, Image of Greatness, the leader. Banner Bob is second. On the inside, in third, that's Sparkling J. Down the stretch, on the outside, Banner Bob. On the inside, Image of Greatness. Those two are together. Gap of 3 up from the outside, Rue Art. They're nearing the wire. Banner Bob has the lead, followed by Image of Greatness. Down the stretch, it's Broad Brush in front. Opens the lead to 2 lengths. On the outside, Bachelor Bow. Tall now gets through on the rail between horses, Miracle Wood. They're nearing the wire. It's Broad Brush on the inside, then Miracle Wood and Bachelor Bow. Into the stretch, and Faster Than Sound has the lead. JT's Pet second, followed by Momentous. Down the stretch, it's Faster Than Sound. JT's Pet gains ground on the outside. Nearing the wire, it's JT's Pet getting the lead, followed by Faster Than Sound. Under the wire, JT's Pet wins at 1.5 lengths under Pat Day. Faster Than Sound, a very game second.
Field comes to the top of the lane. On the inside, Drewy's Boy, King Post, and those two are dueling down the lane. Jim's Orbit is right there, and Drewy's Boy is a game racehorse this afternoon. On the outside, King Post right there. On Star Wars closing in now. They're a furlong from home. Brian's Time is right there on the outside. They're coming to the finish. King Post now with the short lead. On the outside, Jim's Orbit, those two going at it. Brian's Time and Star Wars closing. We're going to have a blanket finish here. King Post trying to hold on, and it was very close. Star Wars was right there with him, and so was Brian's Time. A 3-way photo in the Jim Beam here.
They turn for home, 3/16 to go. Mercedes won, takes command. Clever Trevor in gear on the outside. Middle of the track, Feather Ridge is gaining with every stride. And down the stretch they come. Mercedes won on the inside. Here comes Pat Day with Western Playboy. Yes, Western Playboy between horses takes command. And Jim Beam goes to Western Playboy by 1.5 lengths. Top of the stretch, Summer Squall takes command on the outside. But right again battles back. Those two inside the 8th hole. And down the stretch they come. Summer Squall takes command. Pat Day now putting away by 2. Trying to get a second. The others are far back. Here's the finish of the Jim Beam. Summer Squall by 2.5. Then it's right again by 7. Midway on the turn. Richmond puts ahead in front. Apollo battles back from the inside. Hansel on the outside is racing third. As the field turns for home, 3 of them across the track. Anybody's horse race. On the outside, Hansel to the front. Now Richmond on the inside to challenge. Apollo drops out of it. And down the stretch they come. Hansel takes command. Draws clear by 1.5 lengths. Richmond is second and the others are far back. The 1991 Jim Beam goes to Hansel with Jerry Bailey, winning it by 2.5 lengths.
At the 8th pole, on the inside, Lily T, Treekster and Vine. Victor up on the outside. In the center of the track, Snappy Landing. Nearing the wire, it's Lily T who has the lead. Then Treekster, Vine. Victor, it's Lily T who wins the Beam by 1 length over Vine Victor. It's Prairie Bayou, sweep by the field. Now gets the lead and draws off. Has it by 2.5. On the inside, still proudest, Romeo second. Miner's Mark up on the outside runs third.
wins the beam a half over Proudest Romeo with minors marked third. It's Polar Expedition in front. On the outside, Powis Castle second. Then it's two back to Chimes Band third. With a furlong to run, it's still Polar Expedition. He has the lead by a length and a half. Powis Castle on the outside, nearing the wire. Polar Expedition holding on the outside, Powis Castle. It's Polar Expedition by a head over Powis Castle. Polar Expedition wins the beam. As they move for the stretch, it's the filly Serena Song opening the lead. Serena Song in front, now by 4 lengths. Mekki on the outside takes second. Tejano Run is closing strongly on the outside, but Serena Song, she's in front by 4. Tejano Run, a late run, but not enough. The filly Serena Song in front under Corey Nakatani. She wins the beam by 3 lengths over Tejano Run. Mekki on the outside third. As they move into the stretch, it's Roar on the outside who gets the lead. Ensign Ray on the inside second. Gap of 4. Victory Speech runs third. Then up on the outside, Best Secret, but nearing the wire, it's Roar going on to win. On the inside, that's still Ensign Ray, but Roar wins the beam a length and a half over Ensign Ray with favored Victory Speech third. Jules is in front, has it a length and a half, then Inaccessibly Good. Concerto is gaining ground on the outside, then a gap of 3 to Shammy Davis third. Jack Flash takes fourth as they move for the stretch. Inaccessibly Good. Concerto up on the outside, those two are together, then up on the outside Shammy Davis. Concerto on the outside puts the head in front. Oh no, Inaccessibly Good down in the stretch. Chris McCarron is down, but nearing the wire it's Concerto, then Jack Flash. Concerto wins the beam by about 2.5 over Jack Flash and Shammy Davis. As they move for the stretch, 3/4, 109 and 2. Here comes Event of the Year. Event of the Year just shoots by horses on the outside. Yarrow Bray second. Yukon Pete is dropped back. Then Night Dreamer. True Luck is gaining ground, but nearing the wire, it's Event of the Year. Event of the Year is the real deal. He crawls off, wins the beat by 5 over Yarrow Bray with True Luck up for third. A huge effort turned in by Event of the Year, lays right back off of that early pace. When Russell Bays asked him to go, he did, and he exploded down the stretch, and he's going on to Louisville undefeated. Event of the Year. He runs the mile and 1/8 in 1:47 flat. Into the stretch, Stephen Got Even and K1 King. Those two are together, and it's a gap of 5 lengths. Straight Man has dropped back, but Stephen Got Even now draws away from K1 King. Stephen Got Even, impressive in the gallery, beats K1 King by 3 with Epic Honor third and Straight Man fourth. Archer City Slew, rolling with Nolan. Elite Mercedes up on the outside runs third. Globalize is dropped back in fourth, then run past him. Deputy Warlock is gaining ground, rolling with Nolan. Archer City Slew. Here's Elite Mercedes on the outside. It's Elite Mercedes rolling with Nolan on the inside. Globalize is coming back again. Here comes Globalize. Globalize on the inside comes back to post the upset in the spiral over Elite Mercedes, then rolling with Nolan and Deputy Warlock. Globalize, a horse that was in front in the early going, drops back, comes through again on the inside and gets the win. Here comes Tricky Taboo on the outside, then Little Math Man. It's Sinister G. Tricky Taboo on the outside, and Sinister G brings the upset in the lane's end. Now that's With a City, but in the center of the track, With a City and Seaside Retreat. Those two together. Here comes Malamese. It's With a City, a 40-1 outsider. With A City springs the upset under Brice Blanc. Seaside Retreat second, then Malamise and More Than Regal. A huge upset with A City. It's Hard Spun and Sedgefield. Joe got even third, but Hard Spun proved the Oakland race was a fluke. Hard Spun impressive in the lanes and wins by 3. Sedgefield second. Joe got even up for third and a photo for fourth. Gaining ground. Here comes Hold Me Back. From between horses, Flying Private. It's Hold Me Back with Flying Private, but Hold Me Back under Kenta Sormo. An impressive 3-year-old debut. Hold Me Back for Bill Mudd, ridden by Kenta Sormo. Rims the lanes end, going away. Flying Private, long shot in second, and Proceed B was third, but a very impressive 3-year-old debut. Dean's Kitten and Cornelio Velasquez, they take the lanes end by 2.5. Then Northern Giant, Connemara was up for third. Looked like Chief Counsel fourth, but that will take a photo. But here's Animal Kingdom with a big run. Animal Kingdom has come from last, and now he's in front into the stretch. Decisive Moment fighting hard. Those two together. Tap Town takes third. Up on the outside, Twin Spired is gaining. Animal Kingdom just ahead over Decisive Moment, but it is Animal Kingdom now drawing away. He'll win the Binary Racing Spiral by 2. Decisive Moment second, then Twin Spired. Photo for fourth. Tap Town on a late run by Beachcombing. Line, and they're off. All squared away, broke sharply from between horses, but through from the inside. That's Heavy Breathing and Red Jack. Up on the outside, Ill Conceived with Holiday Promise, and it's Heavy Breathing who gets the lead. As they move for the first turn, Ill Conceived now moves up and takes second. From the inside, Red Jack third by ahead. Went the day well through from the inside is right there. And on the outside, that's Coach Royal. Is an expense on the extreme outside. It's a length back to Holiday Promise. Followed between horses by Mr. Prankster, Steel Case. After a sharp break, all squared away is dropped back. And Handsome Mike, who we expected to show speed, has dropped back and trails the field onto the backstretch, the quarter in 23-1. Heavy Breathing in front, got the half in a quick 46-4. It's Heavy Breathing by a half length. Ill Conceived on the outside second. 'Tis an Expense from the outside third, a length. Went the day well, is going well down along the inside in fourth. Then gaining ground from the outside, that's Holiday Promise. Big gap now back to 'Tis Expense, followed by Steel Case. As they move for the stretch, still on the inside. Heavy Breathing with the lead over Ill Conceived. Here comes Went the Day Well and Holiday Promise. They're both gaining ground. All squared away is dropped back. They're into the stretch. It's Went the Day Well who puts ahead in front. Heavy Breathing still right there on the inside. On the outside, Holiday Promise. Now Went the Day Well gets the lead. Draws away from Holiday Promise. It's Went the Day Well and Johnny Velazquez